Interesting markings. It looks like a circular object might fit here. Interesting markings. It looks like a circular object might fit here.
A rectangular object seems to be missing here. A rectangular object seems to be missing here.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
A rectangular object seems to be missing here.
Interesting markings. It looks like a circular... Now this is valuable. Interesting markings. It looks like a circular object might fit here.
Oh, thank heavens. Maybe now you can learn something useful, like how to wash your under things.
fortune. What's that gleam?
Divines doubly bless you, friend. I shall be very glad to share what information I... By all means. What? You found 2 of my soldiers cowering in the bushes. I expect more from tried and true legionnaires, but at least you did the job for them. I guess we'll have to look for the source of the undead in other places. My legionnaires, they all perished? How fate has treated them wantonly. And if it weren't for you, the archaeologist would surely have died as well. He has much to be thankful for. Were that I had. For 2 years, all news has been bad news, and clearly nothing has changed. More dead, more undead, and more letters to write home to grieving widows and widowers. Still, I thank you for telling me, Source Hunter. Knowledge is better than uncertainty.
Welcome be, my friend. Waitress, another round of Quite so. I live for the dead. Zombies are... Should you ink these ones be the... Oh, and don't be surprised. I'm an archaeologist.
Myself with such things.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Here I wait for thee in the dark. Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail, Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments. Here I wait for thee in the dark. But the stab shall bring the light. Minister to death. That is what I want of thee.
Funny, private. Sir, no, sir. Attention!
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam.
Oh, what now?
Whom would you have the Legion arrest? So, he wants you to kill that savage the mayor calls his daughter, does he? Hardly seems a crime to do so. But I guess I cannot allow assassination. So, you've found proof, have you? You have established this elf has been responsible for the death of many an orc and would like to be responsible for another.
I'd give him a medal for his diligence. But apparently source hunters protect the green skins that blight our lands. So be it. Eglander will be arrested, and you can pride yourself on the travesty of justice that you have brought about.
Let us see if you can choose the finest green!
What? Oh, it's you! What news? Any progress in stopping that beast?
Wolgraff gives you a knowing look. He seems to think the mayor is a few arrows short.
Jagetta, friend. Yes? Have you decided what should be done about him? It would probably be better if... Volume 1, Volume 2...
The lesser key of
Where's the
Sadakandras.
third one?
Let us see if you can choose the finest green!
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head...
You call to Wolgraff. He awaits your queries.
You, Sir Elf with unpronounceable name. You are charged with the intention to kill Victoria, daughter of Cecile's mayor. In the name of Captain Aureus, you are hereby under arrest.
I don't understand you. I mean, oh, young and able-bodied legionnaire, I'm but a frail old man with a cough in his lungs and pain in his bones. What harm could I have done?
Oh, I don't rightly know, sir. I'm afraid I have my orders and I must obey. Please follow me.
I guess I must. I guess I must. Oh, dear me, don't walk too fast now, or my back will fail me. I haven't your youth, my boy. Old as the oaks, I am. Dear, oh dear. What is happening to me?
Jagetta, he has been locked away. Oh, Diljazima's Estinek. You have saved me. Thank you, my friend, thank you. It is a terror to know someone prays for your demise, but you have undone it. The sun that is your chivalry has dissolved the dew that was Eglandir's hate. May the gods bless your heart and shield your soul from harm.
What I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Place this book here. A volume of poetry.
The Lesser
novels.
Key of Sadakandras. What nonsense. The Source Hunter. The Source Hunter. Have you come to your senses? Have you changed your mind? Are you ready to join forces? I would tell you my reasons, but it seems rather pointless to do so, seeing that quite clearly there is no room left.
You call to Walgraf. He awaits your queries. Walgraf gives a...
The Lesser Key of... Why? Simply because now this is a sent on one can...
Agreed. Nothing good ever came from bargaining.
Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery. Into the depths where demons dance. Gladly shall I follow you into the abyss. Onward, blood and triumph await.
A volume of poetry among novels? Rack.
Oh, golly gosh! One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Cecile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure. I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest. That is hardly a coincidence. But of course, darling, be my guest. Oh, this quaint little town is a tad too parochial for one of my more urbane tastes. But one has to make do, hasn't one? The fresh sea air does go to great lengths to invigorate one's spirit, that much I'll admit. And it is rather jolly to watch the ships sail in laden with all kinds of exotic wares, full of the little treats the mayor likes to spoil me with. Darling man, he dotes on me so. Heavens forbid! No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter dearest. The predator's instinct is a trait we share, you and I. And though those rancid ramblers may not be quite as easy to put to the claw as mice are, I assure you, they are just as easily outwitted. Oh, my golly gumdrops, he did what? The nerve of the man. I knew he was hard of hearing and soft of wit, but this is a new low even for him. Oh, do calm down, Maxine. Compose yourself. Envision a calm ocean filled so plentifully with fish they positively flounder on the beach. There we are. Indignation has been dispelled. No longer do I care that booby of a mare called me the C word. A nervous twitch suddenly makes Maxine's whiskers wiggle. I don't care in the least.
Ah, cats. Such beauty, such grace they have. Magnificence incarnate.
Not a lot of meat on her, is there? Someone ought to fatten her up if they want to get a good meal out of her.
Let's see. Key, lockpick, or hammer?
What was her name? Candice?
Ah, so that's what that did.
Esmeralda carries lots of cuts of meat. She carves them up herself, you know. An expert knifer, that.
bloody dagger. Could this have been involved in the crime?
It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up your ridiculous claims. Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. He was a politician, don't you see? Always on the lookout for plotting rivals. Always trying to be one step ahead. Really, I should have thought a source hunter of all people would appreciate my dear husband's sense for survival. Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. This letter, it was a show of passion. A poorly worded passion I did not echo in the least. The Duke, he's like a spoiled child. He's not a man. He's not like Septimus. Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And the dagger? It's simply a butcher knife used by my late husband to cut meat. He did so love to cook, the dear. What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan? But all of it is circumstantial. I've a perfectly logical explanation for every piece of so-called evidence against me, and yet you've been trailing me like a bloodhound. People seem to want to believe I am guilty, so let me tell you something I've been keeping to myself. Perhaps it may yet lead to the true culprit. Over the last few months, Jake grew distant and dark somehow. Something in him changed. I can't quite put my finger on it, but he was no longer the gentle man he used to be. In fact, he scared me. It all began the day he met Evelyn, Master Theliron's apprentice. She healed him of what we all believed to be a fatal wound he suffered hunting boars. I think he became obsessed by her, or obsessed by the secrets I just know she holds. Talk to this woman. There is more to her than meets the eye. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she belongs to that sect. You know, to those who worship a goddess without name and practice rituals of blood. I never liked her from the moment I met her. Men cannot see past her beauty, but I have gazed her in the eye and it was death that leered back at me. She hails from Silverglen, a village in the forest north of Sicil. How she made it past the undead without a legion escort, I'll never know. Though I can hazard an eerie guess. If anyone killed my Jake, it must be her. She had her claws in him for many long months, and finally she must have cut too deeply.
Starstone? Do you mean to imply he collected something? Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, milady. We legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint. So tell me, Septimus.
Thank the seven, we've secured the perimeter.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, broom and